The bridge between aspirations and reality. Focus is the compass that guides us toward our goals, the invisible thread connecting intention to achievement. In a world brimming with distractions, notifications buzzing, tasks piling up, and endless streams of information vying for our attention, the ability to focus has become a rare and invaluable skill. Yet, it is this very ability that can turn dreams into reality, ideas into action, and effort into meaningful results. What is focus, really? It's more than just paying attention. It's the deliberate act of directing your mental energy toward what truly matters. It involves making the conscious decision to filter out unnecessary distractions and concentrate on tasks that align with your purpose. Focus is the quiet but powerful force that allows us to sustain momentum, even when the path gets challenging or the distractions grow louder. Maintaining focus in today's fast-paced world can be challenging, yet its significance is paramount. Without it, even the most ambitious goals become distant mirages, overshadowed by the countless interruptions that fragment our time and energy. With it, however, the impossible becomes attainable. Focus is not just about discipline, it's about transformation, shifting from a scattered state of mind to one that is intentional, clear, and purpose-driven. Understanding and mastering focus is the first step toward achieving your goals. It's a skill that demands practice but promises unparalleled rewards. This journey isn't about perfection but persistence, and the ability to channel your attention in ways that bring you closer to the life you envision. Chapter 1. The Opposing Forces. Two opposing forces, one urging progress and growth, and the other pulling toward comfort and stagnation, shape every individual. Which force we choose to nurture determines the trajectory of our lives. Life's most pivotal moments come down to a choice, whether to let our higher aspirations guide us or to succumb to distractions and our baser impulses. This choice is not easy, but it is always within our power. The true measure of success is the ability to focus on what truly matters, resisting the temptations that divert us from meaningful achievement. Willpower is the foundation of all meaningful change. It has the extraordinary capacity to transform a person, redirecting their energy toward goals that once seemed unreachable. History is replete with tales of individuals who defied challenges, liberated themselves from harmful habits, and unleashed their potential, not by chance, but by taking decisive action. Such transformations don't require monumental starting points, they require clarity and focus. A recurring trap in human behavior is procrastination, waiting for a perfect moment to act or lamenting missed opportunities. But the truth is, opportunities are not finite, nor do they merely present themselves. Intent and action create opportunities. But the truth is, opportunities are not finite, nor do they merely present themselves. Intent and action create opportunities. When one individual hesitates, another seizes the opportunity and proceeds forward. This stark contrast between action and inaction demonstrates that success is often less about innate ability and more about decisiveness and perseverance. Knowledge and training are vital tools for those who wish to rise above mediocrity, yet even the most profound insights or educational experiences only have value when actively applied. Reading a book, attending a course, or absorbing wisdom from others can spark ideas, but the transformation happens only when those ideas are put into practice. It's not enough to understand what needs to be done, we must focus on doing it. Action reinforced by habit and discipline shapes who we are and defines what we achieve. Habits, both beneficial and bad, are powerful forces. They are not innate but acquired through repeated actions and choices. Despite the appearance of inherited or ingrained tendencies, one can always reshape them. Anyone can break free from negative patterns by choosing to act differently, even if that decision comes later in life. Change is always possible with determination and a focus on the bigger picture. Success does not depend on innate talent or genius. It depends on persistence and the ability to focus on what truly matters. The most accomplished individuals are not necessarily the smartest or the fastest, but those who understand that meaningful results come from concentrated and sustained effort. They see challenges not as obstacles but as opportunities for growth, knowing that the path to success is paved with difficulties that refine and strengthen character. Obstacles are inevitable, but they should not deter us. Resilience, or the capacity to overcome challenges and move forward, defines a person. Those who focus on the rewards of overcoming difficulties rather than the hardships themselves develop the courage and determination needed to achieve their goals. Each challenge faced is a stepping stone to something greater. Focusing on what truly matters also means cultivating an attitude of positivity and encouragement. Recognizing the good in people and situations is not only uplifting but also practical. By encouraging others, we inspire them to do better, and in turn, we create a supportive environment for our own growth. Relationships built on mutual encouragement are often the most productive and fulfilling. Time is a precious resource, and how we use it reflects our priorities. Instead of making excuses for missed goals, we should reflect on the causes of our setbacks and strive to do better. Distractions and trivial concerns waste every moment we could have used for meaningful pursuits. Progress comes from recognizing what truly matters and directing all our energy toward achieving it. Effort and focus are the currency of success. The rewards of hard work and perseverance far outweigh the temporary comfort of taking the straightforward path. True growth comes from tackling the most challenging tasks because these difficulties call forth our hidden potential. A life of ease and passivity may feel safe, but it yields little of value. The way forward is obvious for those who want to advance. Gain a thorough understanding of your subject, consider obstacles as chances, and concentrate on continuous progress. Success is about facing challenges head-on with bravery and resolve, not about avoiding them. Opportunities to develop and accomplish anything significant increase with the size of the challenges. Life is ultimately what we make of it. Living a life that is clear, resilient, and purposeful means concentrating on what is really important. We get closer to our objectives with every step we take, no matter how tiny. We may turn challenges into successes and aspirations into reality by keeping an optimistic and proactive attitude. Success is the reward for those who decide to concentrate on what really matters. It is not just for the exceptional. Chapter 2. Self-Mastery Focus. The development of self-control and laser-like focus can awaken the dormant human potential. Untrained minds, impetuous acts, and disorganized thinking impede our progress in the maelstrom of contemporary life. However, we all possess a deep-seated ability to focus and self-control, a huge tapped reservoir that is just waiting for a conscious effort to be transformed into unbreakable power. Imagine a mind that channels its energy and a body that reflects discipline. This ability to balance thought and action is a skill that must be developed rather than an innate talent. We give in to the turmoil of unmanaged emotions, uncontrolled impulses, and wasted energy when we don't develop our mental abilities. The end effect is a restless mind that is weak from distractions and unable to concentrate. We must set out on a path of self-regulation, not as a temporary undertaking but as a life-changing practice. In order to attain genuine attention, we must control our strong emotions and intentionally focus our energies on this path. It calls for the deliberate stability of the mind and body, the reconditioning of habits, and the gradual building of willpower. The first step in the process is awareness, which involves paying close attention to our thoughts, behaviors, and relationships. Consider the power of a mind that holds its focus unwaveringly, unperturbed by external chaos. Such a mind does not squander its energies on fleeting distractions but gathers them into a concentrated stream, driving purposeful action. Concentration at its core is the art of directing every thought, every movement, and every emotion toward a singular goal. It is a testament to mental strength and the cornerstone of success. The untrained mind, however, mistakes emotional intensity for focus. Those who dwell in negative states or succumb to fleeting passions find their ability to concentrate diminished. Their thoughts become erratic, their actions impulsive, and their progress stifled. To counter this, we must cultivate calmness, regulate our emotions, and harness the latent power within us. By associating with stable, controlled individuals and avoiding influences that disrupt our nervous system, we lay the foundation for disciplined concentration. Every action we take, every decision we make is an opportunity to either harness or dissipate our energies. When we focus intently on a task, refusing to let our minds wander, we strengthen the mental muscle of concentration. This focused effort creates a ripple effect, enhancing our capacity to direct thoughts and actions with precision. Such mastery extends beyond tasks. It influences how we interact with others, respond to challenges, and navigate the complexities of life. The body and mind are not separate entities but interconnected instruments. A trained body in self-control enhances the mind's ability to concentrate, just as a well-tuned instrument produces harmonious music. Controlled breathing, deliberate movements, and physical exercises that stabilize the nerves all contribute to mental clarity. When we stabilize our bodies, we stabilize our minds, creating a fertile ground for deep concentration. Imagine the transformation that occurs when we become the engineers of our own potential. A skilled engineer controls every valve, ensuring energy is directed precisely where it is needed. Similarly, we must control our thoughts, emotions, and actions, channeling our energies into meaningful pursuits. Each moment of deliberate focus adds to our reservoir of strength, enabling us to achieve goals with efficiency and grace. In the pursuit of self-mastery, we must practice patience and perseverance. The journey is not without challenges, but each step brings us closer to unlocking our true potential. By training ourselves to concentrate on the present moment, we cultivate a serene, unshakable confidence. This is the power of focused attention. It transforms fleeting moments into purposeful actions, distractions into opportunities for growth, and potential into reality. Through disciplined effort and conscious practice, we can harness the immense power within us. We can become the masters of our minds, the architects of our destinies. The path is clear, and the choice is ours, to seize the reins of our lives and realize the extraordinary possibilities that lie within. Chapter 3: Sculpting Reality Through Focus. Uncertain minds frequently question, is it possible to fulfill one's desires solely through wishful thinking? Yet the truth lies not in the mere act of wishing, but in the art of focused concentration. Every wish holds the potential for fulfillment, but its realization depends entirely on your ability to channel thought into action. Life is not a magical journey where dreams materialize effortlessly. Rather, it is a journey where your carefully guided mental energy transforms fleeting ideas into tangible outcomes. Be mindful of what you desire. A clear mental image nurtured with unwavering willpower is the cornerstone of achievement. Wandering aimlessly or succumbing to scattered thoughts dilutes your strength. Define your goals with precision and pursue them with relentless determination. Success follows those who believe in their capacity to achieve, who declare, "I can, I will, I must." Doubts, often lurking silently within, act as barriers to achievement. Cast them aside and trust in your inner power. Consider the tale of a woman seeking a rare book. Refusing to accept defeat, she moved from bookstore to bookstore, consulting managers, seeking alternatives, and tirelessly pursuing her goal. Her perseverance led her to triumph. This is the power of concentrated determination, a force that transforms challenges into stepping stones. Within you lies a wellspring of infinite power. Embrace the mindset of creating or finding a way when none seems apparent. A young woman dreaming of becoming a renowned architect serves as a vivid example. Starting as an intern, she carried a sketch of her dream project, drawing inspiration from it daily. Years of learning, growing, and persistent focus culminated in her unveiling a masterpiece, a testament to the power of intention made manifest. Ralph Waldo Emerson once declared, "Power is for the one who exercises power." Harnessing your inner strength awakens the profound potential of thought, a force capable of moving mountains. The universe, a vast interplay of interconnected forces, responds to focused determination. Right and just aspirations pursued with relentless effort will ultimately find fulfillment. Your thoughts shape your reality. They mold your environment, relationships, and destiny. Negative, uncontrolled thoughts breed fear, anxiety, and discouragement, undermining your potential. Positive, focused thoughts, however, construct bridges to success, attracting kindred spirits who support your journey. Through mindfulness, you align yourself with the creative forces of the universe. Every face you encounter reflects a life shaped by thought. Those who squander their mental energy on whims and fleeting desires wear the marks of aimlessness. Yet those who harness their thoughts with intention exude purpose and clarity. This is the lesson. Thoughts hold immense power. Recognize their value and channel them wisely. Intuition often guides us in ways logic cannot. A person's demeanor, the subtle energy they project, carries significant weight. Thoughts, like invisible threads, connect you to others on a similar wavelength. Intentions that are positive and honest foster trust and create opportunities. Conversely, convoluted or dishonest thoughts repel and complicate. By cultivating clarity and integrity in your thinking, you attract goodwill, build confidence, and discover strength even in the face of adversity. Success arises not from noise but from silence. True wisdom is born in the stillness of the mind. In moments of quiet introspection, profound ideas emerge, and the unyielding power within you awakens. Silence is not a void but a wellspring, connecting you to deeper truths and higher energies. To tap into this wellspring, practice focus and cultivate inner peace. Hold this thought in your heart: I will give my higher self all authority. I will live according to my moral principles, seeking wisdom and embracing life's fullness. By aligning with your greater self, you unlock the boundless potential within. Challenges may come, but your invincible soul, guided by an unwavering belief in the right path, will triumph. As you journey through life, remember this: thought is the silent force shaping your world. It molds your actions, attracts companions, and steers you toward your destiny. Cultivate it wisely, and you will find the universe conspiring to fulfill your greatest dreams. The power to transform your life is already within you, waiting to be unleashed. Chapter 4: Why Focus Matters. Focus serves as a crucial link between ambition and accomplishment, transforming scattered efforts into meaningful progress. While we often become enamored with grand plans and lofty visions in the pursuit of our goals, without the ability to focus, even the most brilliant ideas remain unrealized. Focus is the driving engine behind productivity, creativity, and success, a skill that allows us to direct our energy with precision and sustain momentum over time. Focus is the key to productivity. In its absence, distractions creep in, dividing our attention and reducing our capacity to complete tasks effectively. However, when we cultivate focus, something remarkable happens. Our brain prioritizes what matters most, shutting out irrelevant stimuli and enabling us to work more efficiently. The hours appear to extend as if time itself adjusts to align with the clarity of our purpose. Tasks that once felt overwhelming become manageable, even enjoyable, as we channel our mental resources into steady progress. Focus also fuels creativity, often in ways we don't immediately recognize. Creativity flourishes not from scattered, hurried thinking but from a deep engagement with ideas. It's during those moments of undistracted attention that our brain forms new connections, finds solutions to complex problems, and births innovative ideas. This isn't just poetic theory. Neuroscience provides a fascinating explanation for how focus unlocks creativity. Our brain enters a flow state when we fully immerse ourselves in a task. In this state, our prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for self-criticism and doubt, quiets down. This allows us to tap into deeper cognitive resources and operate with effortless concentration, giving rise to inspired thought and peak performance. Success stories from both the past and present highlight how crucial attention is to attaining remarkable outcomes. Take the well-known statement by Thomas Edison that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Thomas Edison's unwavering dedication to the development of the light bulb, despite thousands of unsuccessful attempts, demonstrates how persistent focus on a single objective can lead to groundbreaking discoveries. Michael Jordan's uncompromising commitment to improving his abilities despite obstacles drove his renowned work ethic in the world of sports. He once said, "I've missed over 9,000 shots in my career. I've dropped nearly 300 games. They trusted me with the game-winning shot, but I failed to make it. Over the course of my life, I have repeatedly failed, and that's why I'm successful." He rose to prominence because of his capacity to concentrate on the lessons learned from his mistakes rather than on them. Another striking illustration of focus in action in the business sector is Steve Jobs. Jobs felt that he should turn down as many decent ideas as possible in order to focus on the few truly outstanding ones. His emphasis on excellence and simplicity transformed numerous sectors, and his legacy continues to influence how we work and live today. "My motto has been simplicity and focus," he once remarked. Simple can be more difficult than complex. You have to put in a lot of effort to simplify your thinking. Ultimately, the effort is valuable as it enables you to make significant progress. Even in less celebrated but equally significant contexts, focus plays a crucial role in personal success. Consider a student preparing for a crucial exam, a parent striving to balance work and family life, or an entrepreneur launching a new venture. Whether they achieve their desired outcomes depends on their ability to focus. It's not just about the intensity of their efforts, but the consistency with which they direct their attention to what matters most. Neuroscience adds depth to our understanding of why focus is so powerful. The brain operates more efficiently when it's not constantly switching between tasks. Each time we shift focus, there's a cognitive cost. Our brain needs time to recalibrate, and we lose valuable energy in the process. Staying concentrated on a single task allows us to engage deeply, fostering the mental clarity and sharpness needed to excel. The flow state mentioned earlier exemplifies this phenomenon. Athletes, artists, writers, and scientists have all described the euphoric sensation of being in the zone, where their attention is so deeply absorbed in the task at hand that everything else fades away. This state is not reserved for the extraordinary. It's accessible to anyone willing to cultivate focus. Distractions are ubiquitous in the modern world, leading many to mistake multitasking for productivity. Yet research consistently shows that multitasking fragments our attention and diminishes the quality of our work. By contrast, focus restores balance and empowers us to perform at our best. It allows us to prioritize effectively, eliminate unnecessary noise, and bring our full selves to the moment. Ultimately, focus is more than just a tool for achieving goals. It's a mindset, a way of approaching life with intention and clarity. It requires discipline to cultivate and vigilance to maintain, but the rewards are profound. When we learn to focus, we reclaim control over our time, energy, and potential. We take charge of our lives, paving the way for a success that is not only attainable but also profoundly satisfying. The question is not whether focus matters, it is how much more we could achieve if we mastered it. Chapter 5: The Flow State. Imagine yourself in a state of mind where all distractions vanish, time appears to pause, and you are completely absorbed in the task at hand. Your creativity is limitless, your intellect is clear, and your deeds seem effortless. The psychological phenomenon known as the flow state has been characterized as the highest level of human fulfillment and production. The flow state, sometimes known as being in the zone, is more than simply a passing feeling. It's a springboard for in-depth work and a vital component of reaching your highest objectives. Complete immersion, a feeling of supercharged focus, and an indisputable increase in production are the three hallmarks of the flow state. When you're in this state, you willingly, almost instinctively, give your complete concentration to the task at hand. The challenge feels well balanced with your talents, and you are neither bored by its simplicity nor overwhelmed by its difficulty. Every action, idea, and choice made in this area flows naturally, producing a rhythm that is thrilling and seems natural. However, how may one enter this exceptional mental state? It takes conscious effort and knowledge of the circumstances that give rise to flow to achieve it. Fundamentally, flow depends on concentration. The opposite of this state is multitasking, interrupted attention, and fragmented attention. You have to start by focusing on just one task in order to reach flow. This commitment is a deliberate change to direct your energy and attention toward a particular goal rather than merely a mental declaration. We must set aside blocks of uninterrupted time to support this degree of concentration. When given the opportunity to work for extended periods of time without having to constantly refocus between tasks, the human brain performs at its peak. We frequently advise 90-minute chunks because our innate ultradian rhythms regulate cycles of attention and productivity. During this time, turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and create a mental and physical space conducive to intense work. You make room for your mind to focus entirely on the work at hand by lessening the cognitive burden of possible distractions. However, removing distractions involves more than just finding a quiet place or turning off your phone. You must also control your internal distractions if you want to achieve true attention. Our minds frequently stray, drawing us to unresolved issues, incomplete projects, or arbitrary notions. To get into the flow and stay in it, you must practice bringing your thoughts back to the here and now. You can develop the mental discipline to gently refocus your attention anytime it starts to wander by engaging in practices like mindfulness and meditation. The magic of flow can start to happen after everything is in place. Entering this state has significant advantages that go well beyond increased productivity. Your performance soars when you're in flow. Professionals tackle complex problems with ease and clarity. Artists create their most inspired masterpieces, and athletes achieve personal records. This improved performance comes from working with total alignment and presence, not just from working more. Flow also fosters deeper insights. When your mind is fully engaged and undistracted, it taps into a reservoir of creative and analytical resources that often remain inaccessible during surface-level thinking. Connections between ideas become clearer, innovative solutions emerge, and problems that once seemed insurmountable are approached with newfound confidence. These levels of engagement allow you to complete tasks and excel at them in ways that may surprise you. Beyond performance and insight, perhaps the most transformative benefit of flow is the profound sense of fulfillment it brings. In this state, work stops feeling like work and becomes an expression of your highest potential. The alignment between your abilities, the challenge before you, and your focused effort creates a sense of harmony that is deeply rewarding. This fulfillment is not tied to external outcomes or achievements but arises from the experience itself, a rare and invaluable feeling in a world often consumed by results. The science behind flow reveals why it is such a powerful state. When you enter flow, your brain undergoes a series of changes that optimize its functioning. The release of neurochemicals like dopamine and norepinephrine enhances focus, motivation, and pleasure. At the same time, your prefrontal cortex, which governs self-consciousness and doubt, temporarily deactivates, allowing you to act with greater confidence and creativity. This unique combination of heightened awareness and reduced inhibition creates the ideal conditions for deep work. The beauty of flow is that it is accessible to anyone willing to cultivate the right conditions. Whether you are writing a novel, designing a project, learning a new skill, or simply tackling your daily to-do list, the principles of flow remain the same. The first step is to identify tasks that align with your goals and present a level of challenge that stretches your abilities without overwhelming them. From there, create an environment that supports uninterrupted focus. Commit to the process and trust in your ability to engage deeply. Of course, achieving flow is not always easy, especially in the beginning. It takes time and practice to develop the habits and mental discipline required to sustain this state. There will be days when distractions win, when your mind refuses to settle, or when the task feels daunting. Patience and persistence are your greatest allies. Flow is not about perfection, it's about progress, learning to navigate the obstacles and returning to focus again and again. As you integrate the practice of flow into your life, you will likely notice a ripple effect. The skills you develop in one area, such as maintaining focus, managing distractions, and embracing challenges, will naturally extend to others, improving your concentration, confidence, and work relationships. From struggle to empowerment, ultimately, the flow state serves as more than just a tool for accomplishing objectives. It serves as a mode of existence, serving as a reminder that our maximum potential is not found in striving for perfection but in mastering the art of presence. Embracing this state unlocks a realm of enhanced engagement, improved performance, and enduring fulfillment. The true magic of achievement unfolds here, in the quiet intensity of focus. Chapter 6: The Enemy of Focus, Distractions. Focus is our greatest ally in the unrelenting pursuit of our objectives. It helps us stay focused, coordinate our activities, and go forward with direction. However, attention is frequently under attack in the modern environment. The offender. Distractions have permeated every aspect of our everyday lives, especially those that are a result of the digital age. A fleeting glimpse at a notification or a few minutes spent scrolling through social media may seem innocuous, but when combined, they can have a disastrous impact on our capacity to focus and accomplish our goals. Digital distractions are intentional invasions rather than transient disruptions. Each buzz, ding, or notification is a siren song designed to divert our focus from the task at hand. Our psychological wiring is tapped by social media sites, email alerts, and even the allure of an unread message, which takes advantage of our innate curiosity and drive for novelty. A strange detachment from ourselves, our priorities, and the objectives we work so hard to achieve is provided by this constant connectedness. These diversions have a high cognitive cost. Context flipping is a process that occurs in our brains whenever our focus is diverted. The brain has to work hard to reposition itself. It is not a smooth shift from one task to another as we may think. After an interruption, it can take up to 23 minutes to fully regain focus, according to research. Consider the total cost if these disruptions happen frequently during the day. A brief slip-up can lead to hours of lost productivity, destroying the mental clarity necessary for in-depth, purposeful work. Multitasking, often lauded as a skill in our hyper-productive culture, is another wolf in sheep's clothing. Far from making us more efficient, multitasking fragments our attention, forcing our minds to juggle multiple tasks with reduced efficiency and increased error rates. When we attempt to split our focus, we are not doing two things simultaneously. We are rapidly switching between tasks. This process is cognitively exhausting and undermines the quality of our output. The myth of multitasking promises more but delivers less, leaving us drained and further from our goals. The psychological toll of these fragmented attention spans is equally concerning. Constant interruptions disrupt not only our workflow but also our sense of accomplishment. Each unfinished task or incomplete thought becomes a source of stress, creating a mental backlog that weighs heavily on our psyche. Over time, this can lead to a state of cognitive fatigue, where even the simplest tasks feel insurmountable. The joy and satisfaction of progress. Those small victories that fuel our motivation are replaced by frustration and a nagging sense of inadequacy. Moreover, the ceaseless pull of digital distractions affects our ability to engage in deep work, a state of sustained concentration that allows us to tackle complex problems and generate creative solutions. Deep work is where innovation thrives and where the seeds of our greatest accomplishments are sown. Yet achieving this state requires uninterrupted time and mental space, both of which are increasingly scarce in a world dominated by constant connectivity. The erosion of focus also has profound implications for our emotional well-being. When we are unable to concentrate, we lose the sense of flow, an almost meditative state where we become fully immersed in our work, experiencing a deep sense of fulfillment. Without flow, our efforts can feel mechanical, devoid of passion or purpose. This detachment not only hinders our ability to achieve our goals, but also diminishes the intrinsic rewards of pursuing them. To reclaim our focus, we must recognize distractions for what they truly are, barriers to our potential. This requires a conscious effort to create environments and habits that protect our attention and prioritize what truly matters. It means setting boundaries with technology, learning to say no to the incessant demands on our time, and cultivating practices that anchor us in the present moment. Ultimately, the battle for focus is not just about productivity. It is about living a life aligned with our aspirations. When we master the art of attention, we unlock the power to turn our intentions into achievements and our dreams into reality. The stakes are high, but the rewards, a life of purpose, clarity, and fulfillment, are well worth the effort. Focus is the bridge between where we are and where we want to be. Guard it fiercely, and it will carry you to the summit of your goals. Chapter 7: Mastering Your Mind. Unlocking your full potential begins with a profound understanding of the incredible force within you, the power of focused mental demand. Although unseen, this force can shape your actions, well-being, and life. Like any other natural power, it follows precise laws and grows exponentially when cultivated with consistency and purpose. To harness this power, you must train your mind to focus all its energy on what truly matters. Imagine a magnifying glass intensifying sunlight until it ignites a flame. This is what singular concentration does to your mental energy. By eliminating distractions and directing your thoughts with unwavering intent, you awaken an unstoppable will that propels you toward your goals. Contrary to popular belief, success doesn't belong to the fastest, strongest, or most gifted people. Those with an indomitable desire to win and an unyielding refusal to let setbacks deter them are the ones who deserve it. Imagine life as a race where the winner isn't the one with the strongest start, but rather the one with the strongest determination to reach the finish line. You possess a silent yet powerful force that awaits your awakening. When harnessed, it empowers you to overcome challenges that once seemed insurmountable. The key to this transformation is recognizing the immense potential of mental determination. Without it, your vision remains cloudy and external circumstances dictate your fate, but with it, you gain clarity, strength, and the courage to shape your destiny. To truly succeed, this determination must become an unshakable force, a guiding compass that remains steady until your goals are realized. Patience and perseverance are the twin pillars of success. Together, they lay the groundwork for building great achievements. Perseverance guarantees that you stay on course regardless of the length or difficulty of the journey. When combined with focused mental demand, they transform ordinary effort into extraordinary outcomes. This force, though intangible, is not a fantasy. It is a real, measurable energy that strengthens your resolve, sharpens your focus, and even influences the world around you. Have you ever thought of someone moments before they called you or suggested something a friend was already considering? These moments of synchronicity are not coincidences but examples of mental demands at work. When amplified by concentration, your thoughts can shape the conditions and opportunities needed to achieve your goals. The secret lies in making a resolute demand, a clear, unyielding declaration of your desires. Once made, this demand must never falter. Doubt is the enemy of mental demand, weakening its power and breaking the connection to your goals. Instead, dedicate time to building an unshakable belief in your purpose. Embrace a sense of fulfillment in every aspect of your existence and observe as favorable circumstances present themselves. True success requires two essential mindsets. There is persistent dissatisfaction with mediocrity. This dissatisfaction drives improvement, fuels ambition, and ignites the pursuit of greatness. Have an unshakable belief that nothing is impossible. With this belief, your mind becomes a fortress of confidence, capable of utilizing its full power to overcome any obstacle. Developing such confidence is not an unattainable feat, it's a skill, like any other, that grows with practice. Millions have risen from discouragement to greatness by cultivating this belief and focusing their mental energy on meaningful goals. Concentration is the lifeblood of success. The stronger your motive, the sharper your focus becomes. Those who master the art of concentration are the architects of their destiny, transforming thoughts into reality. Every significant achievement begins as a focused thought nurtured into existence through persistent effort. In today's world, success demands efficiency and intentionality. You are the master of your internal conditions, and through them, you can influence the external world. Concentration is your tool to connect with universal forces, aligning them with your desires. Imagine a race in which each participant's sole focus is on crossing the finish line. That singular focus, unwavering and intense, is what drives achievement. The power to succeed lies entirely within you. It is not bound by your circumstances, your past, or your perceived limitations. By mastering your mind, you unlock a force capable of transforming your dreams into reality. Remember, obstacles are not barriers but stepping stones, and the only limits are the ones you place upon yourself. Dare to demand more from life, dare to focus with unwavering intent, dare to succeed. Conclusion. In a world where distractions compete relentlessly for our attention, focus emerges as a rare and extraordinary superpower. Focus is the invisible thread that connects dreams to achievements, the lens that transforms hazy ambitions into lucid realities, the lens that sharpens blurry ambitions into crystal-clear realities. Yet, how often do we allow ourselves to drift, pulled in countless directions by the noise of the modern world? How often do we trade the depth of intention for the fleeting satisfaction of multitasking? The truth is, focus is not just a skill. It is a discipline, a deliberate choice to prioritize what truly matters over what merely clamors for attention. To harness this power, you must first reclaim your time, your energy, and your purpose. Reflect on how you spend your days. Are your actions aligned with your deepest goals, or are they scattered across endless distractions? Consider this: every moment of focus is an investment in your potential. It is the difference between wandering aimlessly and forging a path toward your aspirations. Focus requires courage, the courage to say no to the trivial so you can say yes to the meaningful. It demands faith, faith that consistency and effort will yield results even when the journey feels long and uncertain. Imagine what your life could look like if you fully embrace the power of focus. Imagine the dreams you've deferred, the projects you've left unfinished, and the growth you've postponed. Now, envision them coming to fruition one step at a time as you channel your energy with unwavering determination. The call to action is simple yet profound. Choose focus. Make it your ally, your guide, and your greatest asset. Commit to silencing the noise, narrowing your gaze, and stepping boldly toward the future you desire. As you do, you will discover that focus is not just about achieving goals. It is about transforming your potential into reality, moment by moment, decision by decision. Your journey begins now. Choose focus and watch as the world reshapes itself to meet your determination.